Randy Silver with NTV News with Larry, the cable guy, the Grand Marshal of Nebraska's big rodeo. Larry, we just got done with the parade. What was it like?
It's really cool. He's going down there throwing candy at people and a lot of kids out there, a lot of mater stuff. But it's great. I love these. The Burwell Rodeo is awesome. It's really fun to come out to. Crowds are packed, but small town Nebraska, man, you got to love it. And just put me back to when I was a kid, he said parades through my town of Pawnee City. So a lot of fun. Fun to be a part of it. Fun to be the Grand Marshal.
It felt like Halloween out there, except you don't have to walk around.
Yeah.
They throw you the candy, right?
Yeah, they did. I did, and normally I would sneak the candy in my pockets, but I ended up throwing it all out this year.
You're from Pawnee City, which is in southeast Nebraska.
That's right.
So what's it like to still be here as a Nebraskan at the big rodeo?
It's great. It's like I said, it just reminds me how I grew up, and there's no place better to be than. I love living in small towns. I love living in Nebraska. I can live anywhere I want to live, and I choose to raise my kids here and live here. It's just. I just love it. Once you're born in Nebraska, once you're born red, you never leave. Go Big Red.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Big Red in a second. So for me, I'm a transplant. I'm from California.
No, you're a transplant.
That's right. You can't tell?
I would have never
Guessed
thought that. I thought you was from Beatrice.
Yeah, so I've been.
You look like Beatrice boy.
I'll take that as a compliment. So I've been in Nebraska for 3
Right.
months. I've been to 2 rodeos, Clearwater and now this one here. And it's amazing to see the community that comes for a small town, bringing thousands of people together for an event like this. This rodeo is 5 days, Clearwater is 3 days. So from your perspective as a Nebraskan lifer, what's it like to be able to be the forefront of such a community-focused event?
No, it's unbelievable. I grew up on a farm in Pawnee City. I was raising pigs, and I would have never thought all those things would have happened to me, just from doing comedy and being funny. But it's just cool. I love my state. I love representing my state. So when I'm asked to do stuff like this and come out and do it and hear the people, it's pretty neat, It's I'm glad that people enjoy the things that I do. Especially the kids when they're yelling all my car stuff out. It's fun to do things that people really enjoy and then come back and be able to use your talents to help do whatever they want you to do. I do a lot of charity stuff in the state, a lot of golf tournaments, and just show up at events, and it's just fun. I love it here. I wouldn't want to go anywhere else.
It's almost like you're media trained because you went into my next question.
Right.
You have a street in Pawnee City named after you. You've given to the high school. You talk about the charity you do in the state around Nebraska. So what makes you want to be able to give back to Nebraska?
I had a great life here. I had a great childhood here. I think when you get older, you always look back on your life, you look back on your childhood, and your childhood makes a lot of what you are, and I had a wonderful childhood growing up here. And so it just, I moved to Florida. My dad took me down to Florida when I was 16, and I lived down there, a long time, but man, never compared to here. I loved it, I got to wear sleeveless shirts and shorts 24 hours a day. Yeah, but there I even got to do it in the wintertime. That's the only good part about being down there. But I've always said to my wife, if I ever had kids, I'm going back to Nebraska. I'm going to raise my kids in Nebraska because it's a great childhood. It's a great way to be raised. So that's what I did. So here I am.
And I just moved here from Orlando, so I agree with that.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
So look at that. I found a cousin.
There we go. So I'm going to talk about sports for just a second.
You're following me around.
You're following. Actually, yes, I am following you around. I came here to your trailer, but I want to talk sports for a second.
I lived in Sanford.
Oh, really? Yeah. You're this up the road from Orlando.
Yeah, and I lived in Windermere.
Oh, yeah. So I went to the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting. That's why I moved there from California. I quit my job at 29 to go back to school for sports reporting. 2 years, and now I'm here in Nebraska being able to cover Big Red, which takes me to sports. Before we talk Big Red, you just played in a golf tournament in Lake Tahoe, the American Century. You were paired with Stu Holden, one of my favorite soccer players of all time, and Charles Barkley. Before I talk about your results, because you beat some big names, what was it like playing in that tournament?
Well, it's fun. This is my 12th year in a row. Every year, the first day, I always go out with Charles. Barkley and we have a really good time playing golf.
I can
together.
only imagine.
Nate Bergazzi, he's a buddy of mine, comedian. He was in our group as well. That's just a real fun tournament. Here's the thing about golf and charity events. A lot of people don't know, but there's a lot of charity golf events all over the place. But golf has given so much back to the community, billions of dollars in charity golf events have gone to whatever organization. So that's why a lot of people like me are involved in it. We like to golf, and so we like to be able to help people do stuff. That's why you'll always see, like, I have a tournament in Lincoln. You'll see people coming. They're coming to help me raise money. A lot of people don't know much about Nebraska in the summertime. They're definitely not going to go to Nebraska in August or July.
I have no friends visiting me.
Yeah, exactly. But I got a lot of really good athletes that are famous that come to Lincoln just to help me raise money for the Git-R-Done Foundation. So that tournament out there is fun. Same thing. But man, playing with all those guys, it's a kick in the shorts. I'll tell you that much. It's pretty fun.
And I want to correct myself. I said Stu Holden. I meant Taylor Twellman. And so 3 people you beat. So you came 78th out of 90th. I'm not sure if you knew that.
I beat 12 people.
You beat 12 people, and
which isn't good because last year I beat 16 people.
But look at the names you beat. One, you beat DeMarcus Ware. He went to Troy.
Absolutely.
You beat Baker Mayfield, who went to Oklahoma. And then the biggest name of all, Iowan George Kittle. So Big Red right there, you took him out in the tournament.
I know. I'm taking out all the big athletes. Next year, I'm going to double that. And here's my vow. I'm beating 25 people next year.
And we'll be back here next year. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I just want to be, out of all the comedians and entertainers, I want to beat them. Okay, I know the athletes are good, but I just want to beat the comedians and entertainers.
And that takes us to Big Red football is coming up. They're starting their summer camp this weekend. You have box seats at the game, Memorial Stadium, new turf. What are your expectations for this upcoming year?
Every year I have huge expectations for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. I think we can, honestly, watching them practice, and I think we can reach 10 games. I think so.
I agree.
I hope so. I mean, I know everybody's going to be nervous on that first game in Kansas City, but don't be nervous.
Are you going to be there?
You know what? I might be there. I'm not sure. I go to every home game. I'm getting older, so it's the traffic. I don't want to deal with the traffic.
Is there one game at home this season that you have circled? UCLA, Michigan, Iowa? Sorry, not UCLA, USC.
I got them all circled. They're all fun. Every game at UNL is a good time. So.
And then finally, John Cook is a good friend of yours, no longer leading the volleyball team. They have Danny Busboom Kelly. What are your thoughts on the volleyball team as they gear up for their season as well?
Oh, Danny's going to be great. I know Danny too. So Danny's going to be great. I mean, she. When you think of Nebraska volleyball, you also think of Danny Busboom. Mm-hmm. Even when she was at Louisville, you thought of Danny Busboom. So it just keeps his legacy going. There's not going to be a drop-off. She's great. Everybody likes her. So she's probably the other best coach that was out there.
Yes,
so
yeah.
Louisville was probably sad to lose her.
Yes.
But, there won't be any drop-off. No.
And then finally, any message for the fans out there?
Yeah, get her done.
Get her done.
Come out to anytime you get a chance, you want a fun weekend. Small town Nebraska, center of the state. Hit the Burwell Rodeo because it is a heck of a good time. Look at this. I'm tailgating like I'm in a NASCAR event over here. I mean, that's pretty good. About the bus out, we're grilling out. It's awesome. And he said he wanted to get on a bull, and I talked him out of it. I said, no, you really could be killed. So you probably don't want to do that, especially if you've never done it before.
And that's why you listen to your elders. My name's Randy Silvers, NTV Sports, Larry the Cable Guy, the Grand Marshal of Nebraska's big rodeo here in Burwell. Thank you so much for your time today.
You got it, buddy. Get it done, everybody.
Get it done!